Yes, good morning, everyone. Today we will start the lesson 14, that is chemical effects of electric current, right? As we already discussed a little bit, introduction we already had done. Now today we will discuss the chapter thoroughly. As I told you that your elders, our elders, they told us ki, do not touch the electrical appliances with the wet hands. Do not touch this wire with the bare foot. Why they are saying these words? Because we will get the shock. How we will get the shock and how we will not get the shock? Matlab, what are the reason behind that we will get the shock or we will not get the shock? That means the material that is we are using in electrical appliances, that is having of two types, conductors or insulators, right? So let's start that the material is of two types. One is called conductor and second one is insulators, right? Now what do you mean by the conductors, right? Conductors means they carry current. These are conductors are those substances we can write down are the materials, okay, that allow the electric current to pass through them. Conductors are those substances which allow the current to pass through them. Right? These are called conductors. So that means all metals are good conductor of electricity. We already had done in the lightning chapter that the Benjamin Franklin, he used a key when he was flying a kite and he used a key to see the current is passing or not. That means all metals are good conductor of electricity. Is this clear, bete? All metals are good conductor of electricity. But here is one exception, that is graphite. Here is one exception, that is graphite. Graphite is a non-metal. As you use the cells, electric cell, right? But we used to remove it out, carbon rod, black color remove karte hain, that is a carbon rod, that is a graphite. Graphite is a non-metal, but it is a good conductor of electricity. So write down, here I am writing, except graphite. इसके बाद यहाँ है except graphite, ब्रैकेट में write down non-metal is a good conductor of electricity. Right, बच्चे? Now, what are insulators? What are insulators? Insulators are those substances which do not allow the current to pass through them. We get the shock, we will get the shock if we will touch the appliances with the wet hand, because these are the conductors. If we will not get electric shock, that means these are insulators, right? Insulators, the material that do not allow the current pass through them. Example, wood, plastic, rubber. These are the insulators. Is this point clear? Is this point clear, बच्चे? ठीक है? For this, what they used, they tried some of the material to see that the material is conductor or the insulator. What they used to do, electric switch, right? Here they used safety pin. They use the different material to see whether the current is passed through them. Are these a good conductor? The material are good conductor or a bad conductor? When they switch on, right? Wait, off kara. Safety pin, here rubber. Is it clear? Now what they observe, when they are using this safety pin, the bulb will glow. When they are using this rubber, right, the bulb do not glow. Is this point clear? So by this, they use the different material to see if these substances are conductors or insulators. Matlab, you can use safety pin, you can use key, you can use any other metal. Here you can use the plastic comb, anything. Is it clear, bete? Is it clear, Gagan, Dharya? Yes, Raghav. Unmute yourself.
मैम जो स्टेनलेस स्टील होता है वो भी कंडक्टर ही होता है ना?
हाँ, स्टील में से, बट दैट इज डिपेंड अपॉन द alloys. Steel is an alloy, and some of the alloy is a mixture of the metals and the non-metals.
यस मैम, मैंने तभी पूछा क्योंकि वो मिक्सचर होता है, इसलिए वो होता है कि नहीं?
हाँ. Is this clear? In this, you can see we use the bulb, right? But sometime we observe the bulb do not glow as we are using the metals. So that means instead of the bulb, we will use some different material, right? What we will use, that comes under the modification in the tester, or you can say these are the tester. These are the testers to check whether the substance can conduct electricity or not. Here we are using the bulb, but sometimes bulb do not glow even although we are using the metals. So what we will use? So as the technology, as the science advancement and all that, we use the LED, right? Why we use LED instead of the bulb? Because LED glows even when the current is too weak. If the current is too weak, very low voltage, at that time LED glows. All of you had seen the LEDs? Even in your remote, on off button and the front portion, that is the LED. Light jagti hai, that is the LED, right? or we use in the experiments models making when we are used to do, in that cases we are using the LEDs, right? So write down modification in electric tester. Modification in electric tester or LED. What is LED? Light emitting diode. What is LED? Light emitting diode. Right? This is called a sensitive detector. Yes. This is called sensitive detector because it can work on a very low voltage. When the current is too weak, then the LED glows. Then the LED glows. Write down this sentence. When the current through a circuit is too weak, where we use LED, when the current is too weak. The filament of the bulb does not glow, but the LED work on this. That's why we are using the LED. How it is made up of, like कैसे होती है? Like this. Bulb का filament will not glow because it works on a high voltage. Okay, so that's why we use the LED to modification in the tester. So LED is this is the bulb, LED bulb. Two wires are there. One is long wire, one is short wire. Long wire indicates the positive terminal, and the short wire indicates the negative terminal. Right? Long wire, positive terminal, and short wire, negative. Clear? This indicates like positive as well as the negative. Clear, bache? In 7th class, we already discussed about the heating effect and the magnetic effect of the electric current we discussed. What we used in that case? The magnetic compass. We put the magnetic compass that also detect the small. Like if the current is too weak, it deflect. Okay, magnetic compass is also used. After LED, LED is very good to detect the small voltage or the very weak current is passed, but this is expensive. So LED, again, it modified to the CFL. Write down. CFL, that is, what is the full form of CFL? वो CFC, CFL, compact fluorescent lamp. What is CFL? Now the LEDs, these are expensive, and now these days we are using CFL, right? We are using the CFLs are the latest device. You can say CFL as the latest device. Is this clear? Lamp. Lamp. Clear, bete? tester we had done. Now how we will check the matlab the passage of the current or the conductivity, or the conductivity means ki the electrical conductivity means the passage of the current. Now what we will do, write down electrical conductivity what is meaning of, what do you mean by the electrical conductivity? Write down, is a measure of the ability of a substance, is a measure ability of a substance to carry current. Is it clear? Electric current or the current means electrical conductivity. That means measure, we can check the ability of a substance to carry current. For this, to prove, what we will do, how we will check, yeah, how we will classify that these are the good conductor of electricity or these are the bad conductor of electricity. Although we say कि all liquids, like the liquids, as we used to say, कि do not touch the electrical appliances with the wet hands because it will carry the current, we will get the shock. How we can classify these are good conductor or these are bad conductor? Can you tell me? All the liquids can carry carry current. Do you know this thing? All liquids carry current? Sure? Any doubt? Tell me, all liquids carry current? All liquids can pass the current through it? Distilled water, yes. So some of the liquids that can carry current, that can pass the current, but some of the liquids that do not pass the current. So how we will check it, that these liquids are good conductor or not? Many liquids can conduct electricity. We can say electrical conductivity, we will see. So we will write down that many liquids can conduct electricity. Right? Many liquids can conduct electricity, but some of the liquids, they are not able to conduct electricity. Then how we will prove that these are good conductor or these are bad conductor of electricity? Write down, or you can, we will do this experiment in the lab also, right? What we will do, we will take a beaker. Here I am just writing the liquids. You can write tap water, distilled water, salt water. I am taking these material, right? Salt water, acids, bases, right? Alcohol, glucose. These we are taking the liquids. Even we can take the lemon juice also. We will take different things to show that to carry the current or not. Right. What we will do, we will set an apparatus. Here we will take the distilled water. We will right. Now what we will do, or what we will see in this case, when we will take this distilled water, bulb glow or not? As you told me that it will not. Why? What is the reason behind it? As you are saying, the pure water or the distilled. Yes. Acha, before discussing this, just tell me, this is water, right? When we will pass the electric current, we will get the shock. Why? What is main thing or what is present in this water which conduct electricity? Ions. That means when water is taken, tap water, okay? So what will happen when we will pass the current? It dissociate into hydrogen ion and oxygen ion. Means when we will pass the electric current through the water, right? It dissociate, means it breaks, it decomposes ions. Water that is made up of hydrogen and oxygen, it dissociate into free ions. Means when you will pass the electric current through it, it breaks into hydrogen and oxygen. When it breaks, it will give hydrogen ions. O negative we will discuss later on, or 2 negative, that means the free ions will be there. Free ions that conduct electricity. So this is the reason when we will take this distilled water is a pure form of water. It do not have free ions. That's why bulb do not glow. But if I am taking tap water at that time, what happened? So the bulb will, right? If I am taking distilled water, I am taking again. How we can make it a conductor? How we can make this distilled water to a conductor? We will add the salts in it. What we will do, distilled water plus a pinch of salt, that is sodium chloride. Again, see, NaCl. When we will pass the current, what will happen? It dissociates, it breaks into sodium ions and chlorine ions, chloride ions, you can say. Getting my point? When we will pass the current, after adding the salt in it, it dissociates into free ions. Free ions can carry current, can conduct electricity. By this, we can show that a good conductor or a bad conductor. Tap water, that is a good. Distilled water, salt water, acids. Now come to the acid. Give me one example of acid. Any acid. Any acid. Name of any acid. Right. Yes, Titiksha, unmute yourself.
Ma'am, HCl.
HCl. We had discussed the three acids, HCl, H2SO4 and HNO3. That is
HNO3.
hydrochloric acid, sulfuric acid and nitric acid. What is the common in this? Acids तो है, what is common in this?
Ma'am, water.
Hydrogen ion.
Water.
No, Titiksha, common in this is the hydrogen. That means when we will dissociate, when we will pass the electric current from the acid, it dissociate into like this, hydrogen ions plus chloride ions. They will break into free ions. That's why acids can conduct electricity. What is base? We already discussed. Can you give me one example of a base? Name. Name of any base. Yes, Dia Mago. Unmute yourself.
Ma'am, sodium hydroxide.
Yes, sodium hydroxide. Look here, I am erasing this thing, right? These all are acids. What is common in these all acids? Hydrogen. Sodium hydroxide, KOH, all these are bases. What is common in these bases? Hydroxyl ions, OH negative ions we discussed in the 7th class. These are called hydroxyl ions. These are called hydroxyl ions. That means these are having OH negative ions. Getting my point? When we will pass the current from the acids, these are having common they are having common hydrogen ions, and bases they are having hydroxyl ions. Means when we will pass the current, then they dissociate into free ions, through which, or you can say free ions can conduct electricity. Is this point clear? Nahin? Okay. Ions means maybe the positive or the negative. That is, the charge is there. So when we will dissociate, it will break down to give the positive as well as the negative ions, and the free ions, they can carry the current. Okay? Wait. Acids can conduct electricity, right? Bases, alcohol and glucose. What is the formula of glucose? Yes, Gurshan, what is the formula of glucose? Unmute yourself. Raghav, unmute yourself. Tanveen, unmute yourself. Not able to do it. Jia, unmute yourself.
C6H12O6.
C6H12O6. That is the formula of glucose. Glucose and alcohol, they do not dissociate into free ions. Glucose will not give the free ions. That's why glucose cannot conduct electricity. It will not break down to give the ions. It will not dissociate. From where it is formed, carbon dioxide, water, sunlight, and all that. When it dissociates, what it will give? Oxygen release. So these are glucose and alcohol, they do not conduct electricity because they do not dissociate into free ions. Right? If I am taking lemon juice, squeeze a lemon and take the lemon juice, what will happen? Is it carry current or not?
Carry current.
Carry current. Kyun? Because the lemon juice is having a citric acid in it, and acids can conduct electricity because they dissociate into free ions. Getting my point? Acids can conduct. आपको in this class you have to learn like
मैम
that.
आरओ वाटर बेस होता है?
क्या कह रहे हो?
आरओ वाटर बेस होता है?
RO water is not a base. RO water is a pure form. It is a distilled, like impurities are removed from it. And if we want to make it impure, we can add a few drops of an acid in it.
सॉल्ट डाल सकते हैं?
Salt डाल सकते हैं. RO water distilled होता है. RO कह लो, aquaguard water. All these are having a pure form of water because they do not have free ions in it. They do not have impurities in it.
एक तरह से डिस्टिल्ड वाटर ही है.
Yes, that's why it is
मैम जो
current electricity. हाँ जी तितिक्षा.
मैम जो टैप वाटर है वो भी डिस्टिल्ड वाटर है कि वो इम्प्योर वाटर है?
आप
वो impure है.
are you able to drink the tap water? You used to drink the tap water? No. Why so? The taste is different. What we used to do, either we will boil it or we are using the aquaguard water. Why we are using the aqua water or RO water? Why we are using? Because they do not.
टैप वाटर में अनवांटेड सॉल्ट्स होते हैं.
Unwanted salts are present in the tap water. That's why it can conduct electricity. And distilled water, it will not carry current electricity because it do not have free ions in it. or impurities in it.
Okay.
Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Right. So today we will discuss only this thing. We will discuss the further. We will discuss in the next class. Right. If any doubt, you can ask. Acids can conduct electricity. Lemon juice can conduct electricity. Vinegar can conduct electricity. Vinegar is what? Sirka. That is, again, it is having an acid. Impurities है. Tap water is having the impurities like the sodium, calcium salts. That is not fit good for our health. So that's why we are using the AquaGuard or RO waters. If any impurity or if any ions are present, that means they can carry current. That means if the question will come, so what is your answer? That the free ions can carry current. Free ions, if the free ions are present, then they conduct electricity. If the free ions are not present, they do not conduct electricity. Is it clear?